All right, we're gonna push down. So basically, I'd like to see some defenders in this area right here, right?
Okay.
And I'm gonna run.
So green here is going to be.
We're base 1. We're north.
So all the people on the left side are going to be green base in the training, right?
Yes.
Everyone
Yeah,
on
and
the
I'll
left
So on
side.
stay
the
over
right
here on this
side.
side,
Okay.
and I'll get in some 277s and some 5As, and basically, I want you guys to get in 277s and 5As, and then in this area here. So we're gonna push, and hopefully spot you, and then push right into you, and I want to see if that's viable.
All right. So right now we've got 16 in training, so we can try this with 8v8 or however you want to split up
Yep.
the 16 we got. And
Yeah, no,
try to
that
get some
works.
others
That
if they want.
works.
Okay.
Yeah, just 277s, 5As, IS7 types, right? And then you guys just defend down in the J1, 2 area, that area down there. Cool.
All right. Do we want to? Sorry, never mind. I'll let you continue.
Hey, wake up.
Yeah, I just want to see if this is going to work, right? If because that's what stopped us the other night. Except we were reversed. We were down in the south, pushing north.
So again,
before I run this strat, I want to
team
see if
one
it
is
works.
green, team 2 is red. So Za, you're still in an EBR. Space, you're still in an EBR. If you guys wanted to switch.
Yeah,
them
let
up.
me.
Yeah.
Back.
Yeah.
And then we can go
Actually,
back to
rewind
the
the
strat
Yeah.
sketch for a minute.
Lake, have you got a fast Russian heavy? No.
I do not.
Okay,
Za,
60 toilet paper is what it is then.
Za, do you still want an EBR or do you not?
No. For this scenario, I just want fast heavies versus fast heavies.
Oh, there you
T-Dog,
go.
switch up.
Oh, fast.
Gamaris is finally there. Woohoo!
Had to restart.
Welcome.
Star, do you have a fast heavy like an IS7 or anything?
It's
faster than
listed a
Supercock?
leopard.
A what?
Is there a leopard?
You have a leopard?
Hmm.
Yeah, get in that. That's because you're push with us. We're gonna leave you so far behind. It's not even gonna be funny. So might as well up in. All right. Unless you have a 140. Do you have a 140?
No.
Oh, can I get in the 140?
Who?
No.
Space?
No.
You want me to
No,
put it? I can go on the other team.
Oh, you
where
have an
we're more
E5?
stationary.
See, I need to hit.
Yeah, he can bring his super conk and we can put him on the defenders.
Yeah. Get back
Switch
to your
over.
Supercock and then we'll switch somebody over there, right? And the same with the. How fast is the E5? Is it?
I think it's pretty fast. Let me see.
Super conquer speed.
It's probably comparable to 60 TP, I'd assume.
Well, then you want to space. You want to go to the other side and somebody bring a 277 over here.
Doesn't matter to me.
Something. Same with the Supercock. Yep.
Oh, okay,
Right.
that switched to the Supercon.
So there we go.
And then
all
just
right.
just to confirm, you want all of us to camp in that lower forest area then?
Yeah, give the attacker side one more because I'd rather have an overmatch from the attacker side versus attackers being undermatched. I'd like an
I think
overmatch.
the lineups look pretty good. You want to pop back over to the strat sketch one more time, real quick?
Yeah.
Second.
Can we get from team 2, pull somebody over to team 1 and a fast
One of the
heavy?
fast
Okay,
heavies.
one person.
So that way
Okay.
we'll be 9 attackers versus 8 defenders.
Sure will. I'll
Do you want a
when we
60
get back in there
TP on
ready
the
to drop.
attack?
How fast is it?
Not.
It's faster than you would think, but still kind of like a medium speed tank.
I'd like about the same speed tank, so I'd rather have 277s, 5As if I can. Defenders.
Affirmative.
Yep. Thanks. Kind of important for. All right, so
Why
we're
don't
back
you
on the
put
strat.
a-
Go ahead.
Big toker.
Here, let me stop presenting. What wanted me to go back to the strat sketch?
So basically, just quickly outline where you want these guys to push. Because
Oh,
you
okay.
want us to defend in here,
Okay, so
or you want us to have a force here
basically
and
what
here.
I'm gonna do is, as myself, well, what am I in, a 5A? Okay, so myself and a whole group, I'm gonna need 2 volunteers and 277s. They're gonna have to break off, right? As soon as we start coming down here, the 277s are coming out here to the 1 line, right? Follow the red line, and basically you're gonna match our speed going straight down, right? These guys are gonna come in here like they normally do, but there's not gonna be anything here. You guys should light this stuff when you come down here. Once that stuff lights, bolt right at it. And the same thing with these guys. These guys are going to come through the buildings, light some stuff, and go right at it. So I want all these guys and these 2 guys to come in at the same time and brawl it out. That's it.
I'll go down.
All
I'll go
right,
down
so
side.
So I
so
need one
guys
guy-
on team 2. So guys on the red team.
Okay, red
Right.
team, they're all just gonna be camping right in this
Really?
area.
Okay. All right.
Now I need somebody from team 2 that's in a 5A or 277 to be pulled over to my side.
Can I
Yeah, I'll get it. I'll
ask
get it.
a
Hang on.
question?
Alright.
No worries. I heard that earlier. I'll make it happen before we
Yes.
drop.
So why not put like at least half the guys here or something and half the guys buried in here?
Right, like a normal. That's what I was
Like
thinking.
you're
This would be-
normally gonna come
yeah.
across shit here and shit here, right?
Right.
Okay,
So,
let
the other
me
night-
explain.
The
Let
other
me
night when we
explain.
did this, they had exactly that, Zaw. They had tanks that were right around the corner, but then they had
Oh,
across
they
the
did
back.
have some
on
around the corner?
Yes, because we wiped those two out, and then all across the back edge around along the B line, they had 6 or 7 tanks back there.
Yeah, they had 7 up in the left hand, up in the northwest corner, and they had
Okay, well-
two or three super conks.
How many
On the
did they
hill.
have in the corner here?
7.
They had 3 tanks.
3 tanks. Okay, so 3 tanks, 3 defenders, go here, the rest in this little bowl down here.
And
That's
this
it.
ridge right here, right? Because if you're sitting and peeking this ridge, when these 3 engage with our force, they can get shots from
Yeah,
here.
I just
so
want you
probably-
guys
yep.
anywhere in
yep.
this area down here. That's it,
Roger.
and then I guess 3 here. I'm just trying to do what we did the other night with less tanks, right? I just want to see
Sure.
if it's gonna work.
Okay,
If we
so
push through.
okay, so the folks that are with me on the right hand side of the screen, we're gonna be heading to go to Clan Wars 1. Go to Clan War 1 if you're on the right hand side in the screen.
Channel switched.
Only thing I like to say about this track, being in the J1 area, there's a hill back there.
So I want you guys specifically, if you're still, I'm going to open up the strat again if you're looking at it, 2 super conks and the 60 TP. The 60 TP, I want you to basically get, I don't know, somewhere in either here or in here somewhere. There's some nice haul down spots that you can work this area. I don't think you have enough gun depression to work here. Super conks can go here. The rest of the 60, you could even work off that building. I don't care. And then we'll put 3 fast heavies here, and then everybody else spread out along this area to get shots.
Sounds good.
Roger, roger.
Roger.
I too do not understand this.
Oh fuck. Okay, we don't have the. Let's do this. Both WZs and myself.
By the way,
gonna
we're in
be the
battle now,
pocket,
guys.
okay?
Everybody who's still on Stratcatch, we're in battle.
So
We're going there.
yeah, focus. Follow me. We'll go ahead to that pocket. Let's.
Alright.
We're gonna be going to like Golf 2, right? Let's get the Super Conquerors up into like Golf 1, Hotel 1, somewhere in there. Get the 60 TP on the building at Hotel 2, and get E5 on the backside somewhere around Juliet 1. Alright, everybody good?
Yep.
Yeah.
Chris, you're gonna be in the back. You're gonna stay back here too.
Sorry.
I want to win this. I don't know why.
Gamaris, I need to go right.
Space, you play haul down somewhere up there in the Juliet 1 area. Conquerors ahead of him, and the 277 just play wherever you can. 5As, we're gonna move up and take the inside pocket here.
Can I?
Yes.
Okay. I can just do whatever I want, right?
Yeah.
I know. I mean, we know where they're
Be
coming.
back there somewhere. Here we go. Stay on Dirt Ghost. He's tracked 870. Okay, next low health. Next low health behind me is T-Dog. Get on him. 597. 597. 187. Okay, next low health. 472. 10. Okay, 1803. 1803. So they're not pushing this. Other 277 on the outside need to go. Alright guys, focus when you come over. Sortex in the open, 14,947. $528, one shot to the 60. Go. Focus your fire up there, 426. 426, not 17, 1789. 1315, 1315. 897, 891. 14. 1789. Okay, so how did they lose that?
Well, because they pushed.
No,
I
wrong.
well,
Focus fire enough.
Nope.
I think
Sort
they split up a little bit. And
Yeah,
it-
so they.
We're gonna run.
after
We're gonna
this
run it
unit-
again, guys.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
sit tight if everybody
Yep.
would ready at the same time. We're gonna run it again back to back here.
Sounds good. Okay, so the reason I saw they lost was when they came around the corner. First off, you're both partially right. They didn't focus fire, and they pushed, but they didn't. So when they came around, they drove into me.
right,
Why would
Oh,
they
yeah.
do that?
right, didn't drive past you.
There's 3 tanks, and there's 3 of them that drove physically and hit my tank. So number 1, they're not able to get effective shots out. They're blocking other people's shots, and they're not moving. So now when they're not moving, guess what? They're perfect targets.
Yeah.
Right? So
Yeah.
they got absolutely decimated by, look, the Super Conquerors, the 60 TP, and the 277 in the back.
Hey, E5.
Yeah,
Yeah,
a lot of them
whatever.
just sat side on as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the other point of that is when they go back to the strat.
Well, the question
Yeah.
is, once they drive past, where's the next safe spot? And I'm going to say probably that building at H2 is
Well-
is the thing that they should.
If we look at Greenside step 1, right, the very first one that he had there, line 1-2 line push step 1, right? When they came here, this is fine, but they needed to keep this going, and this needed to come like this, and either swoop in, and the first guy shoots. Remember how you're always saying conveyor belt?
Yeah.
First guy shoots, and he starts turning his turret and heading this way. The next, same thing, right? So as they drive by, these 3 guys die. Right, and the whole point for them is to get here. They need to get into here, right, and
Yeah.
start getting into the low ground. Right, they have these 2 guys that are here that can help clean up anything here.
Hey,
Right,
we're
as they're
we're
going
in
by.
Hug that ridge line as well.
Right, I'm just saying, like. Right, we're
Yeah,
gonna
game started.
Sorry
let's
for
see if
interrupting.
they understand their mistake. So, let's move the 60. You're gonna take the place of me. Give them
What
a
does that mean?
different.
Am I going up in the front then, brawling?
Yeah, you're gonna be with the WZs. Just
Sounds
give them
good.
something different to see, right?
Yeah.
Stay on dirt. 700. Did it again. They drove in, they're stopping, and then they're trying to brawl with them instead of driving around them. T-Dog next. Okay, this 277 low health.
Back, we getting flanked with it. I just
Take
need
out
one more
Bob,
tank.
378.
Oh, I got ammo racked.
Yeah, that happens a lot in that tank.
Yeah, it's right behind the lower plate, so.
Okay, focus. Zaw next. Okay, if he doesn't push. Oh, here we go, right here, Jamie. Focus Jamie out. keep driving into us. Focus Jamie, please. Star, hit this same tank, brother, right here. 546. Get him out, guys. Get him out. Come on. That took way too long. Focus the other tank over here. Low health, one shot. Now focus these. 2119 is the target. 1708 is the target. Space, move to a place you can get shots if they're hiding behind a building.
Shot.
That distracted them. Okay, next shot to the 1100. Space, you're gonna have to push, get in here. Chris, you're gonna have to try to run away, run to down the hill so that they have to come towards space. Okay, last one. Gotta push in there and flank. Wow, well done.
Actually knocked out my gun. Wow.
I see that. Oh. Just ram him, tap him so he doesn't get tracked again. See, in that case, it's fine to ram him when you knock their tracks off and you're in a brawl like that, because it keeps them immobilized.
Damn, I got ammo rack right away. I only got one shot through.
Yeah,
Much better.
well done. That was
I think
better, but they still stopped and tried to fight those like 3 tanks or 2 tanks. And I think they're missing the point there. But, time is it. I think we'll probably call it here because our first battle's going to come up. So let me just drop down and check.
Oh.
Yeah, it should
Good
be
work.
6 minutes.
Drive-by shooting.
Channel
What we're
switched.
supposed to do in a clan war, right? So remember, this puppy shit has got to go.
Let's
Stay
see.
on the W
Look,
key
I'm gonna
means
tell
stay on
y'all
the
something
W
right
key.
now. I am tired of being the lead tank and going out there and getting my ass blown up, and we getting wasted because y'all want to sit back and snipe.
All right, so remember, a push is simply that we have to push past the targets, push past them if we can, turn in their guns, and then we have to focus fire. Like when I came around the corner, the first guy that was hit was not the first guy. It was not the first guy got hit, damaged. Then a full health tank got hit next. Why?
I
Always
might have been
shoot-
shooting him from the one line over there.
Okay, well,
Because that's what I had
get
a
that.
shot at, right? As I
Yeah,
got up there was sick, I just fired at
Sure.
a tank over there, right, to put some damage
Sure,
down. 'Cause
I
didn't
get
have
it.
to- yeah.
Stuff happens. I'm
That's
not
fine.
bitching, but what I'm just saying that we as a crew, we got to get our shit together because in order for us to get better,
And we will.
have got to
and we
do
will.
that.
Yeah, that's why
right?
we're doing this.
Yep,
Yeah,
yep.
Well, you
So
got to
here we
remember
go.
the guys who are on the one line, you have a lot of houses in the way in order to get shots too. So.
Yep.
User
All right,
was moved
so
to your channel.
Here we go. That was good training. We just gotta, we got a lot of work to do though. Seriously, we have to stay on it. It's. I know we go back because it's muscle memory, right? That's why I hate fucking puppies so much. It really puts bad things in our head, and we start doing it for clan wars, and we just can't do it. We can't do that for clan wars.
Za, can I? What BC was, he's busy right now, but what we were picking up on is after you take your first shot at those tanks in that one section over there, then the very next thought is, where are you going? You can't, because you can't stay at that point, because every time you guys stayed and tried to deal with those 2 tanks, you guys were obliterated. You have to be thinking, where am I going next? Am I going to the next building at H2? Am I going to the next hill?
And that's another good point. So if we don't stay there, but we keep the W key depressed like I did the first time, I just drove out in front of 3 tanks right out in the open, right? Because I didn't know where exactly I should go next, right? Should I swerve right with a group and take... Yeah, right.
Okay, so from I'm gonna bring up the strat sketch.
Yep.
Right. So what would be better on that scenario?
Would you give me a ping, Za? Space?
Yeah, space. Hold on. There you are.
So you're coming in here, you're taking care of that tank, but the
Right.
tanks need to come just hit the W key and not let off. And either you're looking for this building or you're looking for in here where your your hull is protected from, because we were using these hills, right? So we would have to crest those hills in order to get you. And if you all just fluidly move down into this area, and
or even just hug the ridge line,
right
on the on your right,
on this line, right?
Okay.
Something along those lines where
tuck into here, finish these guys off from a distance.
No,
while
it goes.
While we're protected from these guys. Is that what you're saying?
It's the idea that we said before. We talked about this. This is assembly line, right? You were bringing how many tanks through there? 6, 7? 9. So 9 tanks running past.
9 total, anyway.
Yeah. Well, okay. So in that group, let's say 6, 7. Okay, 7. So 7 tanks each take 1 shot at those 2 tanks. They should be dead. In which case, the first guy that ran through, he's
fired
not
1 shot and kept going somewhere.
right, exactly, and worry about what's the next target, right? And protecting yourself from the other group. But there was way too much like hanging about, is how I would say it.
Yeah,
yeah.
All right, let me. I want to put in my 2 cents here. I'm the first tank out at F2 twice, 2 times in a row. Before I get through the half the F block, I was dead. So you wasted a tank already there. And the second tank that came out behind me, I watched it twice. It was dead before it got halfway through the F block. So you wasting 2 tanks trying to get around that corner to take out 2 other tanks while you have 2 tanks set up in the F and G1 block shooting down at that tank. So we got to figure out how to get the majority of tanks through that area without dying right off the bat and wasting 2 tanks.
So
okay, well, how about hold on. How about this? How about we have these guys go up in here to the buildings, right? So that they can spot these whatever's here. And instead of and we can come up to this either this spot or run this way through here and get up in here. And either way, we'll know what's there before we decide to go around the corner, right? And then we can
What if you had a Kronbond coming over at on the inside, resting out at E1 and 1, 2, and 2 and 3.
So these guys should be Kronwagens then?
No, I'm talking about. I don't have a pinger, so.
Oh, hold on. Let me give you a pinger. How are you?
Have a Kronbond come down on the inside of this, come right in here, or.
Oh, there you are. Hold on.
Right there.
There.
And he can come up and poke and look over this hill and see what's over here.
Yeah, but if he's got any snipers back here, he's just gonna get tore the fuck
Yeah, but
up.
you already got an EBR and Progetto coming back down through here in the woods. They're gonna spot anything that's in this area here anyway.
The Kronvons can move with the heavies, but instead of pushing with us, they cut into that little gully.
Yeah, in here.
Exactly. That's exactly what I'm saying.
Yep. And the other thing too is that it could also be single column versus multiple column, right? If you come across this corner 3 abreast, I don't know exactly how wide it is, but then basically you're only giving 1 tank,
That's
the side.
Say. Yeah. To have more than just 1 tank coming around the corner first. So it spreads the damage a little bit. Those 2 tanks will divide the damage, and they'll be able to move up with or the tanks coming up behind can get in front of them if they get tracked, for example, so they don't die immediately.